Lovely porch out the front, and in here, no camping, no dogs, no fire, no life, no fun. Important when things like this happen that you just slow down and have a bit of a think. Still though, no markers. What is that? That's a porcini. Why can't I retire here, Rachel? What's that? I can. What? On my own? Yeah, that's probably about the truth of it. Woo! Oh, it's crazy! Oh, this is amazing! Woo-hoo! Bang on 9 hours. Boy, did I estimate that right. Hi. Oh, hang on, you got a car, you got a car. It's always an adventure when you come out with Outdoorsman Dave.
No.
Yeah, what's your name?
No. My name's Charlotte anyway.
Well, good morning, folks. Currently at the moment, it's just past 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm still at Mount Heale Hut. First of July, it's a Monday, and people will be having breakfast at the moment, heading off to work most likely. So Dave, no mates, is here at Mount Heale Hut, completely on his own. Found the best banana in the pantry, and we're going to have banana and bacon and fresh AeroPress coffee. Heading down to the next dock hut, Kaiaraara, I think it's called. It's been about 10 years since I've been to that one. I'll pop in and have a look at that. The track that we're going to go on, I think it's called South Fork Track. I'll just quickly show you around the hut and then we'll get going now, shall we? I've cleaned up all of the bench. Now I'm a little bit OCD, so I've gone and put all the plates where they should be, and I've put all the mugs together and the pots I've put in a nice order. This is how you should leave a hut. So Peachtree Track, that's the one that you take. And that'll take you down to Kaitoki Hot Springs, but I'm heading off to the South Fork Track. It's currently at the moment 10 to 9. The reason for that is it was raining really quite heavily, and I was just seeing if that has going to blow over, and it has. So so far so good. I suspect I've got around about a 3-hour hike before I get to the Kaiaraara Hut, I think it's called. Never been on this section before. I've done the Peach Trail track a few times now. So yeah, so a little bit today is going to be all new for me. Carry on and let's just see what develops, shall we? So another thing that I'm trialing out today is this foam cover around my new GoPro 11. So I'm just interested to see what the wind noise is like right now. Really windy right here. It's a gorgeous day, certainly not sunny. Shall we carry on? Oh, did I say that Great Barrier's just got a few steps? Oh no, it's raining again. hiking solo 'cause I ain't got a friend. But it's clear enough, I can see my way. I'm heading to Kaiaraara Hut, but there I won't stay, it's raining again. Oh no, why don't you subscribe and become my new friend? So that way, when I'm hiking on my own, I can feel that you are watching me from home. I love hiking solo because you have these crazy little creative moments where you're just in your head, and I just love it. I actually really enjoy hiking solo. Now look, the purpose of the channel is to inspire you to get outdoors, to teach you some of the confidence and the skills to be able to do that solo. And can I say, it is just so empowering. This is a beautiful track. Doc, thank you so much. You've done a really good job of the South Fork track, and I'm just really enjoying it, even in the rain. Alrighty then. I wouldn't say it's been super heavy rain, so let's see what our first river crossing is like, shall we? Oh, it's an absolute doddle. To tell you what, the track ain't that obvious, but this will be it. Here it is. So whenever you see one of those big triangles, it's generally either side of a river crossing. I just love orange. Alrighty then, so we're going through a lovely palm grove, and did see some pig ruttings back there. Great Barrier is pretty unique because of the island isolation situation. There is deer, there is pig here, or boar, but there's no, I was going to say there's no bears. No, there's none of those either. There's actually no deer here. Neither are there hedgehogs, weasels, stoats. What do they call those? Mustelids or something. Those mammals. So yeah, I guess that means that the bird life in Great Barrier Island has a bit of a chance to survive. Now, talking about bird life, gosh, I was at Maungapiko last weekend with a friend, new friend, complete stranger. We got another river crossing. Let's just get over this as I talk to you. Once again, we're looking for those orange markers. We're going to do here. Not so bad. Maungapiko Sentry Mountain, and honestly that had to be the best birds song I have ever experienced in the 20 plus years that I've been hiking. So go up and see that video. Can you see this long dashed line? That's a paper road, and we're coming up on that right now. So I've just come on the South Fork track. Careful how you say that one. And so from that junction that you saw me at, it's 2 hours. Currently it's 10 o'clock. We're heading off to Kaiaraara Hut, which is 1.4 k's away, 30 minutes. So yeah, okay, it's starting to look a little bit ordinary now. It was 10 to 9 when I left the hut, so I've gotten to the Forest Road intersection at 10 o'clock. So that's only taken me an hour 10 with filming and singing. Hope you appreciate that now. Whereas the sign indicated that Mount Heale Hut from the Forest Road junction was 2 hours. So yeah, I'm moving pretty well. I'm always surprised that you just sort of come around a corner and bang, there the hut is. So we're at Kaiaraara Hut. I've been here before with the boys some 10 years ago. We're not staying. Kaiaraara Hut, built in 1973. It's a double bunk room, so you have bunks on either side of the main dining area, a lovely porch out the front, and in here you have a great stainless steel table, a wooden fire. Now there's plenty of firewood out the back, and running water. So I think this also is a $25 a night hut. Yes, and you do have gas. I think this is old because I paid $25 for Mount Heale. Maybe it is $15 here. Only taken me about an hour 20 to come from Mount Heale. Going to try to figure out where this trail here is. We're going to head off towards Bush Beach picnic area, have a look at that, and then I'm going to go on this Kiwiriki Track, check out a Kiwiriki Bay, Riki Bay, and then carry right around, come up to this lookout here, down onto Whitheys Track, which I haven't done before, and down onto the green campsite. It is 10 to 11. I'm not too sure which way we're heading, but I'm looking for the Kiwiriki Track. This heads off to Port Fitzroy, and this is an alternative to Mount Hobson. This is the way that we came when I first came to the Great Barrier 10 years ago. This is not the way that I am going today though, but let's just have a little bit of a recce at the Swingbridge. Who doesn't love a good Swingbridge? I'll just go down and have a look at the sign. Track is closed. So that's the track that you would normally take if you didn't take the South Fork track to Mount Heale Hut. 3 hours to the summit, and then it's about another half hour down to Mount Heale Hut, so that would have been 3.5 hours. Have I said that I really like a good Swingbridge? So that's the way I came, South Fork, and we're heading off this way, Bush Beach. So Bushy's Beach actually, 30 minutes. So this is the way we're going. Now look, something that I like to do is to make sure that you are doing things correctly. Is I like to walk for, I don't know, 50 meters or so, pull out my navigator, verify that I am actually on the track that I wanted to go to. So I'm heading off to Bushy's Beach Track, and that's not quite on the same line, but we're certainly in the right direction. We're heading off to Bushy's Beach, 35 minutes away, and then heading towards that Kiwiriki Bay. And Maungapiko, I think that's the mountain. So if I get to Maungapiko by 3 o'clock, I'm doing spot on. 6.25 hours, 6.5 hours of daylight. I do want to do a little bit for exploring though, so we'll see how that goes. I sent my wife a message from the Kaiaraara Hut. By the way, there was 1 or 2 bars of reception signal there, so you might get lucky to be able to send your loved ones an update, as I have done. Well, I hope she's still my loved one by the time we get back. And if you really want to see something pretty jolly exciting in terms of how to strain that relationship, then go and see my 5-day traverse series from Kaiwikas through the Kaimanawas. where I came out a day late, so I'll put the link up there. What not to do with your wife / partner. You could just about wash your boots with that one. Anyway, so that's if you're a foreigner and you don't know what that's about, in New Zealand we have a disease called kauri dieback. It's where spores are being transferred on your feet and your boots from one area to another, and sadly some of our majestic kauris have been affected by that. Now pigs can also transfer that, and so that's why they are considered a pest. There are no possums apparently on the barrier, but yeah, there are still pigs, and in the case of at the southern end, there's actually some wild beasties running around. See the little waxeye? He's eating the bugs off the top of that fern. That is a kaka. So kaka are a North Island parrot, very close to the kia that you have down the South Island. We don't fortunately have kia in the north. I say fortunately because they are real rascals, highly intelligent. I think they're the most intelligent parrot in the world, and we have them here in New Zealand. Oh, here we go. I hope this isn't work related. Hi, this is Dave.
Hi, sorry, who was this speaking?
Dave. I'm just in cell phone coverage right now, and you know, even though it's my day off, believe it or not, I still will answer my business phone. So apparently he had the wrong number, but my job is largely about leaving quotes and voicemails, so people are constantly ringing me. So yeah, it's a little bit dedicated, isn't it, to be on your day off and be answering your business phone. We should be coming up onto the intersection of Bushy's beach, and yeah, hey, I'm unlikely to come and do this again, so let's go and check that out for you and show you what that's about. But yeah, this track, oh, here's a sign here now, this track is absolutely lovely. In a minute we're going to go down there and check that out. I've just come from Kaiaraara Hut. Next place I'm heading for will be Kiwiriki Bay, 2 hours away. Currently it's 11:20, so let's go and have a look at Bushy's beach, shall we? This must be a relatively popular entry point. Let's do this again. What a lovely little spot this is. I might be more inclined to just camp here if I ever came back. No camping, no dogs, no fire, no life, no fun. Barbecue table, yeah. So look, if you were coming in to the Aotea track by boat, this would be a great drop-off point. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Let's carry on now, shall we? Kiwiriki Bay, here we come. I've been very fortunate with the weather. It's coming and going, and just everything at time it tends to come, I'm under shelter, so very fortunate, because we all know who would want to go camping in the rain. Well, maybe if you're after clicks, views and money, but This is wonderful. So this will be line W track. It's probably tramway line west, and this heads back to the hut. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Now this is a curiosity. We are at what they call Coffin's Creek. Great little campsite. But where is the track? Now when you look at the navigator, it doesn't sort of suggest that you're going up or down, that you're going straight ahead. I suspect this is the track here, but you really should be able to see a big orange triangle. There's a tiny little triangle, but nothing big. A little bit overgrown. Maybe Kiwiriki Track doesn't get used that often. This is great though, isn't it? Ooh. Run out of markers. It would be very reassuring to see a footprint. Oh, that's dog print. Or an orange marker. Oh, hang on. That is not a dock marker. So I'm just going to consult my navigator to see if I'm going off track. It's a little curious. I'll probably end up going back to where I saw that marker and work my way from there. There's another tape, but I am looking for an orange dock marker. Beautiful area, just so rugged. Right folks, I just got to check out my navigator. I'll be right back soon. We do have a trap. We've got an orange marker. I was following what looks to be a natural trail, but when you look at the navigator it's actually going off track. So having a look around, I saw another marker here. Not your orange dock though, which is a little curious. And there's another one there. So I'm just going to explore this a little ways. I'm thinking that maybe this tree fell has altered the track. I would say this is the track here. And you can see it's coming down through here where there looks to be tree fall. If we carry on up this place, and this definitely looks like steps, we should find an orange marker. Should find. So what I did is I stopped, had a bit of a break and something to drink. It's important when things like this happen that you just slow down and have a bit of a think. Still though, no markers, but we'll head up this way, then I'll check my navigator, see how far off the track that is. But that's why you need to have some kind of GPS app on your phone. We'll be out of here soon, hopefully. Still haven't found a marker. Oh, hang on, I think we see some wooden steps. This is pretty gnarly coming up here. Slippery as after the rain. Oh, yeah, that looks like a step. They've had some pretty heavy rainfall through here. So I've just come up from Coffin's Creek, up that slippery slope, and we've walked, each of these is 20 meters by the way folks, 2, 4, 6, so we've just come straight up 60 meters, but we are on the track. You can see how I was starting to go down that wrong one before I saw that marker, so that's why you always pull your navigator out and check it. But yeah, We're coming up another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're 140 meters. Woohoo! This is a good sign. Even a little bit of metal. She's pretty overgrown though. It you know, if people are coming through this regularly, all this bracken would be trampled down, so maybe not a lot of people come the Kiwiriki Track. Maybe you have to have a touch of crazy. No, surely not. I'm loving it. Ooh. What is that? That's a porcini. Oh, that's a beauty. Won't be eating that today though. We're just coming up on the intersection of Kiwiriki Bay. Once I come up from the bay, I'll be going up to Maungapiko. It's an hour 45. But for now, look, it's gonna be at least 30 minutes, 15 down, 15 back, plus mucking around. Let's go and have a look at Kiwiriki Bay now, shall we? Probably going to be a little bit pushed for time today, but whoa! But I'm unlikely to come back here again, so let's go and tick these boxes off. Gosh, I tell you what, there's really not too many tracks left on Great Barrier Island that I haven't ticked off. Oh, she's a bit rugged in here. Geez, I've just been answering jolly work phone calls. How dedicated is that? Look at this. Whew. Tell you what, track's not in good nick. It's pretty overgrown. Doesn't look like too many people come this way. Oh, no dogs, no fires, no camping. Okay, Kiwiriki Bay. I mean, it's worth coming to say that you've been here, done that, got the t-shirt, but it's probably not the most stunning beach I've ever been on. Look at these cool little islands. Mate, it's like being on a different world, isn't it? Oh, look at these birds. Can you see the birds? Oh, can you see the joy on my face? This is where I want to be. Why can't I retire here, Rochelle? What's that? I can. What? On my own? Yeah, that's probably about the truth of it. No, honey, you're worth way more than just me enjoying where I retire to. I'll follow you, darling, till the ends of the earth. Well, that's what I'm saying on camera anyway. Loving it. Seriously, how quick was that micro mow from Jetboil? It literally took about 2 minutes. So, and even in these really harsh windy conditions, I'm super exposed here, it just performed amazingly. So look, today's lunch is a peanut slug and an OSM bar, and I've got a whole packet of lollies as well, which I can get through. So bon appetit. just left Kiwiriki Bay, and apparently it's going to be 4 o'clock by the time I get to Maungapiko summit, and dark at 5:15. I'll be cutting it a bit fine. But then again, it's always an adventure when you come out with Outdoorsman Dave. So I've been cruising. I've just had a really amazing spot for lunch. I kind of get the feeling that this isn't a track that don't come on and clear too often though. But it's just what I love to do. Just what I love to do. Oh, whew. Good thing I'm young and agile now, eh? Oh. Anyway, I better get a bit of a wriggle on, because light's not going to be my friend. So I'm going to try to get to Green Camp by 5 o'clock. It might be a bit optimistic now. I sent my wife a message saying where I was and at what time. So yeah, let's carry on now, shall we? It's just, seriously, it's just so tactile. It's just such a thing of beauty. Look at this. You know, we probably thought camouflage was a human thing, but just look at the pattern here. Beautiful. Beautiful tree. Apparently 1 hour from where I came, 4 hours from the hut. I must look up to see what time I left there. So we're going up to Maungapiko Lookout, 10 minutes, 3:55. I'll work out and I'll put up on the screen how long that's taken. Let's go and have a look at the lookout, shall we? Pretty cool rock. Oh, yeah, we're still going. We're still going. Woo! Oh, it's crazy. Oh, there's a seat. A luxury. Pure luxury. Woohoo! Is it worth it? Absolutely. Look at these views. It's so windy up here. There'll be Trifina over that way. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's kind of where I've come from. Oh, this is amazing! Woohoo! Where is everybody? Seriously, it's amazing up here. Okay, I am seriously in my happy place right now. Isn't it wild? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it about time you came? So, if you're following me for the first time, thank you so much. Don't forget to write a description down below, and I'm sure to comment back. And yeah, follow me, like, subscribe, and anyway, I've still got a ways to go. It's only 4 o'clock. It gets dark at 5:15, I think. Let's just see how I get on. I'll see if I got some Wi-Fi. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was windy as! Well, that was Maungapiko, and that was crazy wild and certainly worth doing. I can understand now why it's been put on all the signboards. So look, I'm down to the last of my rations, natural snakes, and my favourite being the really dark raspberry ones. So we're just coming out onto the forest road, so it's going to get a little bit ordinary again. I might be waiting a while, eh? So I'm going to go right. Don't think anybody's going to be coming through in quite a while. I mean, there's a quick way to get out of here down the tramway line, but I want to go off and check out Whitheys Track. So I'm heading down the forestry road at the moment. Not a whole lot of traffic on the road today. I'll stick my thumb out when I hear a vehicle coming. Dear, I don't fancy that tree's chances. Look at its roots though. Now that's a tree whose roots go down deep. That's a coldie. I'm just using my watch to navigate, and we're coming up on the Whitney intersection. Oh, actually I can see a sign now. Pretty accurate, the old watch. So yeah, I have a map, I have a compass, I have the app on my phone, and I have the Garmin Fenix 6 watch, and between those I should be pretty safe. Let's have a look at this. Maungapiko, that's kind of where I want to head. Another 7 k's, an hour 47. Alright, so the tramway trail, that must be where you're a little bit of safety at night. 1 hour 30. Maungapiko, 1 hour 45. So look, given that it's 20 to 5 now, and I've got around about 40 minutes of light, an hour 30. Yeah, she's going to be hiking out at night. But look, it's either go down this interesting looking track or that boring looking one, and I reckon it's always an adventure when you go out with Outdoorsman Dave. So I've got a head torch, let's head down this way. Whitheys Track, let's see what it's got to give us. Oh, starts with stairs, how unusual. This must be an old dam site. Anyway, I'll take the opportunity to grab some more water. How beautiful is this, eh? The size of this, beautiful. So it's getting a little dark, but you can kind of see this is an old tramway track. It's been carved out on this side, and on this side, and this is where they would have pulled the kauri logs down to Whangaparapara Harbour, and then they were shipped off to Auckland. I think that's how it worked. This isn't the track you want to be on after dark. There are so many little stream crossings. Okay, about 10 past 5. It's time I cracked out the phone, which has been on charge, my head torch. Here's the situation. It's 5:15, so that's on dark. So I got my head torch. The other really bright light you can see is actually my camera light. I'm bang on a really sharp turn on Whitheys Track, and according to this I've got around about another 2 kilometers in the dark. Then I drop down onto the tramline track. I guess once I get onto there I'll be home and hose. I have no Wi-Fi coverage, so sadly can't give Rachel a call. I'm certainly out of the deep stuff, but it's just endless stairs. When I went to go and get my head torch, I noticed that the red light was on, so the batteries are pretty bad, but I've got this light here. I've actually got another 4 spare batteries. I've got a small emergency torch in my first aid kit. I have the torch on my cell phone. It's just starting to rain now, and I feel like I could break out in song. If you're thirsty and dry, lift your hands to the sky. It's beginning to rain. Mate, I've been hiking on my own too long. 5:38. 5:38. I've been walking for, well, moving for just on 9 hours, and that'll be 14.5k. So not a big day. Tell you what though, it's been a great day. It's been a Goldilocks day. What am I going to call this video? Goldilocks Trail, Great Barrier Island. It's not been too hard, but then again it's not been too easy. It's been just right. And the weather, well, it's not been too hot, and it's not been too cold, it's not been too dry, and well, it's beginning to oh, there we go again, he's breaking out the song. So it's not too wet either. It's just been perfect for hiking. 10 to 6. So that is bang on 9 hours. Boy, did I estimate that right. I am saved. Well folks, we're almost there. We're coming out on Whangaparapara Road. I've been going now for 9 hours and a quarter. Bugger. No cell phone reception, so I'm going to carry on walking up Whangaparapara Road. It's unlikely I'll find any cars, and we've been here, done that before, and hopefully I will find some signal. If not, it's a long way back to Claris. Hi, would you mind giving my wife a call when you get into cell phone reception? Yeah. I've been hiking for about 10 hours, so she's probably a little bit worried. If you could just write her phone number down, and when you get into reception, give her a call.
Yeah, where are you heading?
Claris.
Oh gosh. Do you want me to take you into Glarus, honestly?
Well, look, if you would, that would be fantastic.
Let's just do that because
Okay.
I won't be able to sleep if you get run over.
All right, okay, thank you.
I'm really sorry about my messy car.
No, no, it's absolutely fine.
Where are you staying in Claris?
Well, my daughter lives here.
Oh, cool.
You probably know.
I do.
Yeah, she's my girl.
Oh, nice one.
Thank you so much.
No worries. I'll be like this. Oh, God, I wonder if outdoor Dave got home. I'm worried about you too.
Nah.
She'll be like,
No, they've kind of got a little bit used to my adventures and antics. I'll have to say something about you on my video now.
No.
Yeah, what's your name?
No. My name's Charlotte anyway, but don't say anything.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say something at the end.
No, you're right. Do you have a YouTube channel or something?
Yeah, I'm Outdoorsman Dave.
Outdoorsman Dave.
Yeah. And I just create videos to inspire people to get outdoors, and I just show them different huts and tracks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's
perfect spot for your daughter to be living too.
well, yeah, it's pretty damn expensive to get over here all the time, though, eh?
Isn't it?
Thank you. I'm home, and this is what happened. So I come out of the tramway track at Green Camp there, and I walk up the road for quite some distance actually, trying to find signal so I can let my wife know I've come out of the bush. And coming in the opposite direction is a lovely lady called Charlotte, one of the locals here on Great Barrier Island, that offered to turn around and drop me back off at Claris. Now that is the amazing nature of the Great Barrier, folks, so thank you so much for that, Charlotte. Tonight my wife will be joining me in this sleeping bag in our 5-star luxury accommodation, and if you have a listen you can hear the rain pelting down. Honestly, it is absolutely chucking down right now. Maybe I should make a camping in an RV or camping in a caravan video. No, I don't need to do that. So look, thank you so much for watching. Please write your questions and comments in the description below. Hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. We are so close to hitting 3,000, and I will catch you on the next adventure, hopefully real soon.